How's the food in Australia?
Oh, that's the best place ever. I think nothing can beat Adelaide food place. Hot pots, Mexican, everything you get. You get everything.
What about Indian food in Australia?
Oh,
Oh, I
amazing.
think that's the best place. I
Where
think.
she basically lives, the restaurant I was asking, Indian Temptations. Oh, one of my favorite places.
So you
for
don't
Indian
trust me. You won't miss your Indian food. Any from any background, any nationality, you won't miss your cuisine there. They cater to everyone.
Even groceries you will not miss. You will get all types of groceries, whether they are Arab groceries or Afghanis or Indian groceries. And Indian groceries also all different types of Indian groceries. From North India to South India, East, West, you get anything and everything across. So I have seen more masalas actually over there which I have not seen in India or here in Dubai. The amount type of, because all export quality masalas will go across over there.
And I understand that people are coming from different backgrounds. We all are very used to having house help over here in Dubai. But don't worry, there is help there
Yeah,
also. Okay? So you don't have to worry that that we
I
will do
used
the
to,
work.
you remember?
You
I used
have
to.
all kinds of
All
help.
kind of, yeah.
There are people to help you out and to tell you, okay, you need someone for cooking, we'll find you someone for cooking. For cleaning, yes. For gardening, yes.
Is it
Car
as
cleaning,
easy
everything.
as here?
What do you
Very
mean by
help.
easy? Easy is for
Anytime you
everyone.
would order anything from pharmacy, from grocery, from
Yeah,
anything.
So what
yeah.
happens is,
24
when
hours.
you're living,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
giving you an example in Dubai. A person can live in Sharjah and come to Dubai for work every day, or I can prefer to live in Sheikh Zayed Road and work on Sheikh Zayed.
So,
So it depends on where you want to live and how you want to live.
But you get everything. There is Uber Eats.
There's Uber
everything.
Eats, there is everything.
Dash or something. Yeah. DoorDash. Yeah.
There's absolutely
everything.
everything. So I think the best part is the weather and the people. The people are amazing. They are very kind and loving and they're very helpful. Not that Dubai is not, but
yeah.
Dubai is very fast and it is little slow.
Yeah, I was
It's
telling
just,
from my house I could see the Milky. Like where I was living in South. I used to live southern part of Adelaide, so Seaford Rise. And when I was there, it was only vineyards, beach, and if I would look up in the sky every night, literally I could see the Milky Way. I could see stars, like, and every 2 minutes I see a shooting star. So it's really like
There are
again,
a lot of things to do. Once you move to Adelaide, there are parks for you to walk,
fishing.
So it's not like Dubai is different. It's completely different.
It's a fast life over here. It's not bad, but it's a fast life over here. But there you have, as she says, you have a lot of time. You go to the vineyards.
You can
You
go
go
for
I
fishing.
like
hikes.
it there.
Then you go for crabbing. I used to go crabbing. I used to have this crab nets to go for
You can
crabbing.
go
across.
surfing also. Look at the
Surfing.
beaches.
Oh, beautiful beaches. Unbelievable beaches. You go snorkeling, you go diving, trekking. There are treks, parks that are there which have
The
treks.
best, the
of
best
course.
part about South Australia, Adelaide is yes, even Sydney has got beautiful beaches, Melbourne, but Adelaide beaches
Yeah,
are
amazing.
different altogether. The water
Like
is blue,
Blue and clear, crystal clear.
clear. You have to go there.
Yeah, it's crystal clear.
People from Sydney and Melbourne, and they come.
They
and
come
we want
across.
to come.
Sydney, Melbourne.
Glenelg
also.
is a beautiful beach. Henley Beach is another one.
Where I used to say
Noarlunga Beach.
Noarlunga Beach.
Amazing.
That's
You get
where
fish and chips outside Noarlunga Beach.
You remember the
You
fish and
remember.
chips? Yeah, and they were so good. Those I
He
still miss.
introduced to many places which are still go there. And I
Do
want
you
to
know
go there.
every time somebody goes to Australia and comes from there, what's it called? Chili dog. Okay, from Beck's Bakery. You know the Beck's Bakery where I
It's
taken you?
opposite that.
That fish and chips. Even right now, when Janine came back, I made sure that I got at least 2-3 dozen of frozen, because that's one thing which I like. My kids grew up with it, so get that across every single time. Or release pies.
Oh, and for the schools are also good. So you can go to public schools, you can go to private schools, depends on what you are looking for.
Correct. And good schools, and certain schools where I was there, where I used to live and all, they have horse riding, they have horse training, they have a lot of outdoor activities and stuff also. But it depends entirely.
So whenever you see Olympics, of course you see a lot of Australians into sports, so which means they are also focusing on sports. Every school has got swimming, karate, taekwondo,
Everything.
volleyball,
All
everything.
every activity, every outdoor activity like they have. Australia, one thing good about Australia is that they've stopped social media for kids who are below 16, and then above that, because Australia wants that their kids should be in the backyard more than being on the phone or iPads or stuff. So that is the reason, and kids always used to be. That's why good. They're one of the best cricket teams, or football players, or
And thanks to Peter Malinauskas for bringing this rule in South Australia. Thanks to
for
him.
what
Bringing this
social-
for this social media.
social media. Yeah.
I think he's an excellent.
Yeah.
So see, in retrospect, it's like everything worked out well. But you know what situation
Everything
you are
worked
in.
out well because you have to also put an effort to make it work.
Hmm.
Right.
You can't expect magic if you don't move.
And
So
don't
the
believe. You need to believe, and you need to make it happen.
equal effort is important. Not because I am talking, it's working for me.
Correct.
If you are
It's
lazy,
same thing I tell all the clients also, that don't expect that you pay me money and whoop, I move my magic wand and you are in Adelaide. It doesn't work like that. These guys have pushed in so much of efforts, brought all those documents, every document that I have told them to bring, the way it has to be written, the way it has to be done. We provided the file to them, but they've got everything, whatever was told to them.
see, whenever we tell you, whenever he tells you these are a list of documents, he is not wanting to know your personal life from those documents. He's asking you because the company requires it for your visa, right? He's not going to do anything with your documents. He is requiring because it is.
We
he's
know
asking
how to
you-
prep the file.
Yeah.
We know what the authorities want to see. We know what the government wants to see. We know what the case officer wants to see. And we know that when he opens the file and he turns and he sees that, first he sees, okay, by FBP or FOMG, he looks at the file. And then when he turns the file and he sees that, okay, fine, it is in the way it is supposed to be lodged, the way his eyes want to meet that file, the way, he turns the paper, in his mind, subconscious mind, he expects the next paper to be there. We file that accordingly.
Why miss out on paper and put the case right
Go
behind,
on.
why miss out? Why be lazy? So my best is do your homework first and then come up with all your paperwork and then put it in front of him, he'll get it done. Then the magic won't start.
Yeah, then the magic wand starts. Right?
Without paperwork, nothing's gonna happen.
So that is basically the key important thing for a successful man. That's why their immigration and couple of others also who I know, can think of also, their migration has happened within 6 months, 8 months, which is there. So
I think Australia is full of paperwork. If you get your documents neat and tidy and in order, in whatever is required, then nothing can stop you.
What's an advice you'd give the Pranoti in Dubai who was wanting to go to Australia 9 years ago?
We tried for many years and we gave up. We were really sad and we made up our mind that we'll stay in Dubai or else go back to India. But that was not what it. But one day, as usual on a Friday afternoon, I was fast asleep and my husband told me, come, there is FBB here, let's just go and have a chat. And last time we will try. And that's how.
I still remember Tarek was in shorts.
And
He
I was
came
in,
in shorts.
and we just got up and we just came here and like, okay, let's just see, it's not going to work. We know that because whenever we had applied, we paid, we had a lot of losses in different agencies, and we were not too sure that this is going to work or not. But somewhere it showed us hope, and it worked. The best, and one thing is that he will not take your case if you're not going to be successful. So he's got this eye that he knows that whether it will work or not. He's got that magic eye. The minute he sees it's going to work, okay, only then he'll take the case. Otherwise he'll say thank you, it's not going to work, and you're free. Yeah. So that much you have to give. You have to give trust.
We can see how happy she is. That's overflowing with her words. Actually, she's like a spokesperson for Adelaide right now. Happy are you to see a client going through all this journey, coming back?
I'm always happy.
See, it says a lot that after my 9 years ago I got my visa. People forget who provided the visa, but me making an effort and meeting him says a lot itself. right? That you gain trust, and he makes the client feel comfortable. That is very important. It's not business to business. You understand, you exchange values, you understand how is it going, and that's how you go about it, and that's how you build relations, right?
Yeah. But there also after that also it's not that
But after all this, you have to do your own homework.
Yeah.
Do not expect magic anywhere in your life. It's not only here. Once you go there, it's not okay. Now what? Again, you have to do your own homework, do your research, and go out and about.
Because look, people say that okay, give us an idea, where should I stay, where should I go? I cannot. That's why I always guide people to be in the city. You be in the city and then branch out from there, because you may like this suburb or you may like that suburb. Like for me, I don't prefer. It's not I don't like it outside. I don't prefer the northern side because it's bit too busy. I prefer the southern part of Adelaide, more south because the weather is more cold, closer to the beach, closer to vineyards. I can travel to Victor Harbour very easily. So that's where my house was. That's where my kids grew up. That's where, the schooling was like walk away. Just going to. You've seen the house, right? You went to the house.
Yeah, I've seen, and I completely agree because his needs and what he likes is different. Now,
Correct.
I prefer not.
Yeah, she prefers not. Because
I prefer
most
because-
of the migrants actually, because a lot of Indians, because a lot of community of migrants and stuff. Where I was living was more of
More beaches.
and more
Yeah.
white people and
he loves his fish and chips.
yeah.
He loves his
fish
crab
and chips.
hunting.
I love my fishing. I love my swimming in the
Yeah.
ocean. Fishing mainly, going on boats and doing fishing. So I used to do a lot of these activities. Like midnight fishing, I used to go, when the tides were high and, the app would tell me the tides are high. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I would take my son and go fishing across over there. I would do sea fishing because I like fishing. So I used to do, and we used to do a lot of barbecues across over there.
I highly recommend being in the city for a couple of weeks. Understand, because whenever you move to a country or a city, you're going to explore. Once you explore and you understand, you go for your viewings, for your rentals, ensure you're on time because you get only 10 minutes window. Please be on time.
Yeah, please.
Punctuality is very important.
Real estate is very the same. You only get 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes to 15 minutes. After that, plus, don't care. You stand $1 million also over there. It doesn't matter. The guy, they will say, okay, done. I'm shut. Come now. When is the next listing? Check. Send us an email or check the website.
That must be like a reality check
So
for
you
you, right?
respect people's time.
Yes.
Correct.
And they
Correct.
will give you all the service that you
Correct.
want.
This is what I keep telling everybody over here also. That when you're coming to my country, you need to respect time. Unlike over here in UAE, people don't respect time.
If you're running 5 minutes late, call I'm running late.
Yes.
Message I'm running late and be apologetic about it.
Yes, because if you're going into otherwise, no problem. Just live here and go back to
Please
your
do
own
not
country.
take anybody for granted because time is everything.
And people will not respect you after that. People will not hold you. People will not respect you. People will
You-
not give you the time
You
again.
need to be accountable for what you're doing. Yeah? Because if you want something on time, you have to also invest that kind of time. Yeah, but being punctual is very important.
We've heard that certain reality check that you might also have, like what you have been mentioning, like there is no bargaining in Australia. The
Yeah.
time has to be respected. So this must be like a new thing for you.
But once you get into the work routine, that's why being in the city is very important, where you interact with people more. When you start exploring the city, you learn a lot of things. Not that in suburbs you don't learn, but I think interaction teaches you a lot of things. But don't expect what I'm saying will work for you. Until unless you don't go and explore the way, because the way I live is completely the way you all live.
Different, yeah.
So I think exploring is important. Talking to people, ask questions. If people don't answer, okay, they don't answer, but then ask someone else. If that doesn't work, doesn't mean Adelaide is not working. Go and try something else.
But they are warm people. They'll answer. And especially, the northern suburbs and all, it's filled with migrants. You go to a grocery store also and you ask questions across over there. If you meet an Indian guy, you meet an Arab, or meet anybody,
Each
they'll start
suburb,
talk to you.
each suburb has got a community center. There are
Yeah.
libraries there. please ensure that you go to the community centers, go visit the libraries,
Correct.
and explore. And there are many spots for volunteers. Yeah, so start. There are free volunteering. Get your experience there. Talk to people. That's how you get into the job market. Also, volunteering also helps a lot.
A lot. You do. You they'll give you 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months of Australian experience. And once you get Australian experience, then it helps you for a job.